Alright everyone, welcome back to Orcs Must Die 2, where we last left off. We did the chasm and the crossing, and I believe we unlocked the spring trap and the dwarven guardians? Maybe? I think so. And now we're moving on to big valleys.
I thought only the oldest living war mage could open new rifts. Isn't that you?
What exactly are you implying?
We're the last two war mages. You're old. Older than me. Not like ancient or anything. I mean, you're still looking good.
Really? Tell me more.
I think I've made my point here.
Alright. So, what did we unlock last time? We did unlock the Dwarven Guardian and the Spring Trap. Sadly, though, we've come across a new enemy that I dread to verse. But at the same time, at the end of this level, we get one of the best items in the game. So it's kind of a 50-50. We unlocked, well, the Kobold Sapper. Fast enemy who tries to blow up war mages, guardians, and barricades. So that's not going to be nice. It's essentially got the speed of a regular kobold runner, except the second it touches either a war mage, guardian, or barricade, it will explode, dealing a crap ton of damage. But at the very least, we have another spot to equip something. Now, I personally don't care much about the Dwarven Guardians, so I think we're going to go for... See, usually the healing trinket's pretty good, but I don't know. Maybe we'll try out a new weapon. So let's just move everything over, because I like to organize. Let's try out the Stone Staff. Stone Staff is one of the other few weapons in the game that do not require mana to use the left mouse button. And you can kinda spam it. And I'm pretty sure the other ability for it stones an enemy. So basically, like, it freezes them in place, kinda like Medusa. Alright, but we will eventually get around to testing everything. But for now, we've got to defend ourselves from these two rifts. And they essentially have to go all the way through to the back here. So they've got two exit points, but they have to get through all of the zigzaggy barricades, and they have to break through the last layer of barricades because there's no way for them to actually make it through. So we're gonna need to try and defend from all three lanes, which is pretty difficult, but we can certainly try. Alright. So the first group seem to be thinking about coming through here, according to the wispy lines. So I think we're going to alternate brimstone and tar to slow them down and burn them. And then we can have something like a wall trap here. And then finish with another tar. And I think we'll just see how that goes for now, because I don't think they're going to go any other way. So let's get it started and test out this Stone Staff. Oh, what am I backing up into?
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Okay, it's honestly not bad. I feel like if we upgraded this would be quite strong. Not too terrible, I must admit. This is really good. Then again, these are only weak enemies, but at the same time, we still haven't tested out the second ability to freeze people in place, or to stone them. My bad. Alright, next wave, a new rift is opening. Oh boy. Where is this lot going? It no longer tells me. Great. Great, great, great.
It's an orc barbecue.
Oh boy. I should have been paying attention. I was not. Okay, so essentially, there's no more barricades in the middle at the front. And that's due to the sappers. You'll get like a warning, just like the one we just had, where they'll just essentially tell you that the sappers are coming and you have to try and kill them before they blow up anything valuable. Alright. Damn, these... I must admit, this map does get pretty hectic when you don't have the best item in the game just yet. Alright, so there's the stoning ability. Just kind of projects an arc
Orcs also.
that seems to do quite a bit of damage. Well, it doesn't do damage itself, but at the very least, it stops them getting much further. There they are. Okay, we did like nothing to stop any of them. But at the very least, they didn't blow up the right side completely, so we still have a little bit of defense there.
Oh yeah!
Oh boy. There is a crap ton of these guys.
That's a lot of dead orcs.
At least some of the defenses are still working.
Yes!
Whew. Alright. How to protect ourselves more? Maybe we should just put brimstone right in front. I usually end up doing this in the end, but maybe at the beginning is better now. Just for the sole reason that sappers usually come out at the start of a wave. And so if you put brimstone right at the front, usually they'll get burned up and blow up really easily. So, here's hoping it works. Yep. Please stop coming through. Thank you. Okay, not bad so far. Okay. I feel like these waves are getting a bit more manageable. There we go. Is it possible to turn stone to stone? I imagine it would be. Oh man, sometimes the traps they place in the environment are the best. Other times they just get in the way and have no practical use. Okay.
And break.
Oof. Break indeed.
This'll hurt. Killing season.
So that may have seemed dumb, but essentially, in between waves you can sell traps pretty much for the value that you bought them for. And so if a trap is on cooldown and you sell it, you can replace it without wasting any money and it'll be fully recharged. So that's basically what I was just doing there. And my aim is all over the place. Okay, well no one seems to have gotten through the right side yet. I should not have spoken.
They're in the East Hall.
Stop, please. Oh, that's actually really good for us. Holy crap, that's amazingly good for us. Stop right there. Okay. So, if you don't know why that's amazingly good for us,
Burn!
essentially because they've made a sort of pathway for themselves now, they have to come through here.
Bring it!
They won't break any other barricades if there is a safe, or if there is a pathway for them to get through. So we are good to go, because we only have to protect that right side. If they had broken through multiple, like, exit points, that would have been the absolute worst. But as it stands, we only really have to care about the back right.
That's a lot of dead orcs!
See, there we go. Now they all funnel over here. Okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I was skeptical, but this is actually a benefit. Come on. This staff seems kind of laggy. I don't know what it is. But, like, it doesn't fire consistently. There we go. Now we might not get 5 stars, or 5 skulls. But we'll definitely win.
Ready? Aim!
I mean, how could we lose now? We don't even need to place the rest. We got everything planned out.
Yes!
Sappers didn't get past the start. Everybody else is going to struggle. This is precisely what I had in mind. Just try my best to take out some of the weak guys early, so that the traps can do the work. Okay, head back to where they're going to end up. It's fine, they won't get very far.
1, 2, 5. Turn it, lost count.
I'm mainly just using the mini-map to keep track of everything here. Come on. Yes. There we go. But yeah, essentially anytime I'm not attacking enemies, I'm looking at the minimap and running towards where the others are. Because obviously I can't keep track of everyone and everything forever. But at the very least, I know where they're gonna go, so I can cut them off. Hey guys. Alright. Admittedly, this is one of my least favorite maps out of the whole game, but it's not too difficult when you have it set up like this, at the very least. Also, I feel bad that we haven't used any of the spring traps. Sappers? That's what I thought.
That's a lot of dead orcs.
Okay. Traps have done well so far. Alright. I don't know why these brimstones are like glitching out. Usually this is perfectly fine. Got that side mostly sorted. How's this side looking? Oh boy, more sappers. So long as they don't go through the middle too far, it should be fine. Yeah, okay. I think we're alright. Okay, come on. Earth Elemental. A little bit more. Oh yeah. Having traps surround this last area was the best idea I've had. And there we go, we even got 5 skulls. How good is that? Whew! Alright, big valleys. Not a fan, but here is the best item in the game. A barricade. Obstacle that blocks the enemy's path. Very simple, but very effective. So we're gonna start upgrading that immediately. Ooh, I should have bought the Unique 2 upgrade. I do like that it can repair itself, but we made it a lot cheaper to place, which is the main thing. Now, on to Hidden Gulch.
You're enjoying this.
So are you.
Yes, I am.
Alright, so you will see a very common strategy of mine is to always have a barricade, or at least have them on my hotbar. Just to make sure everything's functionally efficient. Let's say that. Also, we've got our first flying type enemy. They ignore floor, well, they avoid floor traps and can spit down on you if you are too close to them. So we got to shoot them out the sky just to make sure that everything's all good. But we do also have these Archer Guardians set up. They were pre-placed when we spawned in, so they can assist us a little bit with the flying enemies. Now, the beauty of the barricade is we've got a pathway down there that they can go through. There's a pathway up here that they can walk up, and there's a pathway over here that they can just stroll straight through. But with barricades, and so long as we protect them,
Some new decorations.
we can block off you know what, yeah, we should probably block it off up top. We can block off at least 2 of those paths, so everybody gets funneled down here. Which may not seem like the smartest idea in the world, but trust me, it definitely helps out. So, we've got 1 portal there, the end is somewhere back there, and they've also introduced portals, I believe. So these are just a fast way to get around the map. So now we're at the very end. And then straight back at the start. So it's just makes life a little bit easier, considering we can't exactly run too fast in this game. Alright, enough stalling, let's go. So some of the enemies will in fact attempt to go down the right side in like maybe the next round or so. Yeah, so they'll attempt to go down there, but as you can see, they realize quickly that there's a barricade there, and all get diverted this way. Now, if I had also blocked off this side completely, that would not have been a smart idea, because if there's barricades completely blocking them from getting to the exit, they will smash through them. But so long as there is a pathway, they will run along every single death trap I put in their way in order to make it through to the exit. So, we're all good on that front. So at the very least, you want one pathway they can zigzag their way through. Make it as complicated as possible. Like, make them zigzag, make them go up against the wall to just walk into every single one of your wall and floor traps as many times as possible. Alright, so essentially, I'm also going to do this.
Keep it coming.
Just to guarantee that they have to walk through this brimstone. Alright, here's our first flying enemies. It's also another reason I picked the stone staff. It's really solid at shooting from a long distance. And there we go. Oh yeah, these guys also explode in a toxic gas upon death, which is just beautiful. Alright, the archers seem to get that last one. Okay, so even though we've got them running exactly where we want them, we still need to set up a decent defense, so we're still going to have to do a lot of the killing ourselves at the moment. But soon, very soon we will be able to relax a little bit here. Oh man, I'm getting carpal tunnel just from all this spam clicking. Maybe I should go back to my shotgun. I mean, it is upgraded after all. Alright, there we go. Also, very good idea to start setting up brimstone
Time to go to work.
pretty early on. Just because there are sappers. Sappers are still an issue, and they can come flying through to blow up your barricades. If you're not closest to them, they will go for your barricades. Ooh, that is a bonus skull. Completely forgot about that. Bonus skulls can spawn in while you're just massacring enemies. So, gotta be on the lookout for them. They make a very distinctive sound, so it's hard to miss. And the only time they're actually an issue is when you're playing co-op mode and your friend's greedy. Alright. This is working out perfectly. Okay, come on. Gotta help take out these flyers. Did we get them? Can't tell if we got them. Okay, we got them now. Everybody freeze. And just these two weapons in general combined together, if you've got the mana, just stone everybody in place and then launch a bunch of grenades. Alright, so here's where things get a bit mean. Slow them down, burn them, slow them down, burn them, and then when we can afford it, fling them back over the barricade so they have to do it all again. Very mean, but very effective. Alright, but I think there will be sappers coming soon, so we actually have to guard these other two pathways as well. Not very heavily, but we still need to look out for them. Because if one of the barricades breaks and we don't notice, then we've got orcs just casually walking through zero defenses on the right or the middle side. Okay, how's our defense going? Pretty nice. We still have our archer. Oh boy. That's another thing to note. The flying enemies will attack you or any guardians nearby. They won't care about barricades because it doesn't stop them, but they do care about killing anything trying to kill them, essentially. I just really hope that archer can handle them. For now. Nope, never mind. I just heard that an archer has fallen. Which is not a good sound. Okay, there we go. They're pushing a little bit far now, but I think we're alright. Stop. Wow, that was a lot of grenades that did a lot of nothing. Okay. But we are fine now. Forget what I said. We're extending this even further. Just to make sure that things definitely don't make it through. Alright, but at the very least, we still have all our lives. And none of our traps are upgraded just yet. So if we come back at like the end of the game and start like replaying these levels to try and get 5 skulls on all of them, then we'll absolutely dominate with a full set of upgraded traps. Oh no, those need to die. Sappers are priority number 1 in like 9 out of 10 situations. Ah, why did I run into that? That was dumb. Is there any more? Yeah, there's more. I don't really want to focus on the flying enemies when there's a ton of ground enemies. But it's so much easier to focus on ground enemies. Oh boy. Okay, some of those barricades are probably screwed. If not all. I think we just watched like all of them blow up in the bottom left corner. Did we? Jesus, yeah. Alright.
Orc, the other
Paying for repairs. That's fine though, we got plenty of cash. Alright. Almost making it through. Almost. In situations like that, when the sappers are like right at the front and you're way behind at the back, it's just a lot easier to just pay off the repairs and try and protect the same amount as he did last round. Alright. No sappers or flying enemies yet. So we're good to go just for now. Come on. Is this all? Is it just ground enemies this round? I'd really appreciate it if that was the case.
Can you ever have too many traps? I'm thinking no.
Okay. Oh boy, there they are. They just showed up late. Good thing though is they do like to send out sappers in groups. So a lot of the time you just blow up one and it blows up like 5 others. Those guys we don't have to worry about, they don't have bombs. Alright. Whew.
I like this one.
That was a bit of a struggle, but we got through it. Let's put up some more brimstone, shall we? And maybe even some spike traps, even though I don't think they'll be all that helpful. Let's go. I do actually think our little gauntlet to the left of us is quite self-sufficient now. Or self-sufficient? Self-sustaining. Almost. I feel like a few more traps and we won't have to worry about it at all. Or just, you know, if we had upgraded traps, we wouldn't have to worry about it. But we're still in the early game of the story. And so we still haven't gotten too many skulls and many upgrades at all. Come on, here we go. Those big guys might not die to the gauntlet. Oh boy. Come on. Ah. Big guys. As expected. Hey, not too shabby. Alright, let's just...
Who wants more traps? I do! I do!
just throw them down. Every little helps. Even just thinning the herd like this helps out quite a lot. Like, I could just leave these guys to walk through, but the more I take out, the more often my traps will be able to hold them back. Okay. Easily done, easily done. Alright, flying enemies take priority. They are the biggest tools at the moment.
Kind of stuck out there.
Okay, there we go. I can even help from up here, I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's fine, they're all ground enemies, they'll all come over here. Really? You made it through? That sucks. An archer has fallen? Oh crap, that sucks. How did I not notice that? Back up. There we go. The maze has been doing its job. Wonderful. Okay, here we go. It's very nice.
Now, how many was that?
And
Let's do it again.
okay, last wave. Let's just
Food fight!
alright. I think we're about as ready as we'll ever be. Hopefully we'll be able to defend this fairly well. And if we're lucky, we'll get 5 skulls. It's honestly very generous of them to have given us archers in this, because I would not have been able to kill all of these guys by myself, the flying guys. It is so handy. Come on, Maze, I'm trusting you. Hold the line.
Kill streak.
There we go. Oh, I forgot the crossbow guys also don't like guardians, so they'll shoot them down too. Okay. Nothing going too crazy at the moment. Oh, there's the crazy. I was wondering when it would show up. It's all good though, I'm pretty sure these guys won't make it anywhere near me. Yeah, perfect. Now I'm pretty sure there's another 3, right? Can't send out unevenly balanced waves. Alrighty, I think this is the end. Ayy, and 5 skulls. Whew! That was a tricky one. That was a tricky one, but thankfully we have barricades now, and we've also unlocked the Haymaker. Honestly, I've hardly ever used this, but it could be good to try out. Endless levels are a great way to blah blah blah. We already know about endless levels. Alright, what can we spend our skulls on? I personally really want to get these barricades to be as great as they can be, so we're going to get the self-repairing ones. Which means if we can defend a barricade from getting hurt too much, then it can start to heal itself back up to full health and we don't have to worry about it or try and replace it, which is pretty nice. Brimstone burns 4 mobs before running out of heat. Brimstone heats up faster, or it burns for longer. See, I'm always caught between these two, like more damage or technically more damage. So I think I'm gonna go with heats up faster. I mean, technically we can always swap back whenever we want, but still. Anyway, that has been Hidden Gulch and Big Valleys. Precipice, I remember being a fun map, I think, but we'll have to see in the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all tomorrow. take care, and have a lovely day.